Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Caitlin, your favorite mission girl, here for another trailer reaction. I know, I'm surprised too. First off, thank you to everybody who watched my reaction for the Star Wars Visions trailer. I am super excited to see that so many of you watched it, and a few of you have liked it. I think Star Wars Vision, it looks amazing and beautiful, and it's absolutely going to be a really interesting take on Star Wars. I did go and I did watch the subbed trailer, so I watched the Japanese trailer with the English subtitles, and it looks amazing as well. I'm really hoping when Visions launches in September that you will have that choice to watch either the dubbed version or the subbed version. I am kind of frustrated right now because Hulu did offer that for a while. Hulu does have a lot of anime offerings, which I love. I love anime. The problem is that like I said in the reaction, I love watching the subbed, and Hulu does not seem to offer the subbed anime versions anymore, which they used to. So now I think I'm going to have to create a Crunchyroll account. No skin off my nose. Anyway, switching from Star Wars, today it is Marvel. Marvel Studios released the final trailer for Eternals, which was kind of a shocker, but then again, there really hasn't been a lot of information out there about the Eternals. There hasn't really been a lot of information out there about Shang-Chi either, but we have seen a lot. I have seen a lot more merchandise out in stores. Vloggers I follow, like Tim and Jen, they have been seeing Shang-Chi merchandise in stores. So it seems like we're getting a little bit more with Shang-Chi, and we're not really getting a lot with the Eternals, so it's kind of interesting. Entertainment Weekly did just do a massive spread in one of their issues. It's like all themed to Eternals, so there is that. But other than that, I really don't think there's been a lot out there about the Eternals. I will say, I do feel like, given what I have learned so far about this series, I believe the Eternals may be one of the lesser known Marvel properties. And that is why maybe there's not as much interest in it currently. It is #1 right now on YouTube. The trailer is trending. But other than that, it's kind of interesting because, like I said, we're getting into this point where I think we're going to see more and more characters that aren't easily recognizable. For instance, in the new Doctor Strange movie, there's going to be a character that I kind of know because she was in Marvel Rising, but I don't know if she is that easily recognizable to a lot of people in Marvel. She did appear in the comics, so it's going to be very interesting to see who was a comics fan and who is just MCU. But quick reminder of what the Eternals is about, thanks to Wikipedia. After the return of half the population in Avengers Endgame ignites the emergence, the Eternals, an immortal alien race created by the Celestials, who have secretly lived on Earth for over 7,000 years, reunite to protect humanity from their evil counterparts, the Deviants. The Celestials are interesting, and I'm reminded of Star-Lord because I watched Marvel What If yesterday. Quick side note, yesterday's episode of Marvel's What If T'Challa was Star-Lord, was amazing. It was fun. It was great. It was also a little bit heartbreaking because of Chadwick, but it was a really fun episode to watch. But that mention of the Celestials makes me think of Star-Lord because I think Ego was a Celestial, and that is who Star-Lord's dad was. So that is what is interesting to me. And then a quick rundown of the cast. We have Gemma Chan as Cersei, Richard Madden as Ikaris, Kumail Nanjiani as Kingo, Leah McHugh as Sprite, Brian Tyree Henry as Phastos, Lauren Ridolph as Makari, Barry Keoghan as Druig, Don Lee as Gilgamesh, Harish Patel, I don't know who he plays, Kit Harington as Dan Whitman, Selma Hayek as Ajax, Angelina Jolie as Thena. And then we also have Hay Selman, who is an architect, who is Phastos' husband. Ozer Erkan plays a smuggler. And then Gil Birmingham, Jashawn St. John, Zayn Al-Rafi have been cast in undisclosed roles. And they've also revealed that the Deviant General Creo will appear, as will the Celestial Isan the Searcher, who previously appeared in Guardians of the Galaxy. They also changed a little bit of the descriptions of the characters. For instance, originally on Wikipedia, Kit Harington's character, they talked about how he was the holder of the sword, and now he's just described as a human who is dating Cersei. So that is really interesting, and forgive me for butchering any of these names. So, let's jump right into this trailer. Let's see what it's about. I'm hoping we get a little bit more information than the teaser. I will link the teaser in the description box down below so you guys can see what the teaser looked like and then can compare it to this new trailer. So let's take a look at Marvel's Studios Eternals, the final trailer. So it's a Marvel movie. I'm excited, but let's see what it's like.
"5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
How long do we have?
7 days.
Oops.
We're Eternals. We came here 7,000 years ago to protect humans from the deviants.
Oh my god!
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Or any war, all the other terrible things throughout history?
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
Deep.
We need to find the others.
I haven't seen some of them for centuries.
Hi.
Hello.
This is what the end of the world looks like. Please be a front row seat.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
We have loved these people since the day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
You can't protect any of them.
I bet you've built the perfect safe house. And what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection. IKEA.
Okay, that was really that was good. It actually, the teaser trailer looked really interesting. This I think gives us so much more information about what the movie's about, what is going through their heads. So I think this is going to be really, really good. It definitely has an interesting concept where this is Salma Hayek's character, and we come here and she says this.
Erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
Okay, so basically what her character is saying there is that Thanos took out half the population. And then the Avengers, specifically Tony, were able to, not Tony, the Hulk did it. They were able to bring everybody back with a snap of their fingers, reversing what Thanos did. But in doing so, they created like this cosmic energy event, which is allowing something called the emergence to happen. And I don't think the emergence is good, considering that the guy she's with goes, okay, so how long do we have? And she goes, we only like 7 days. And then, so they launch into everybody getting back together. So it's clear that the emergence is not good. So, yay! The Avengers saved the galaxy! Oops, they triggered a cosmic event that maybe should not have happened. But that is interesting that there are consequences beyond what we've seen so far with the blip coming back. So basically in Spider-Man Far From Home, we kind of saw Peter dealing with some of the aftermath of that blip, of Tony specifically being gone and everybody expecting him to step up and be the next Iron Man. And then in Falcon and then in WandaVision, we saw a little bit of that with the guy running sword who seems to have, in my view, seems to have some sort of personal vendetta against people who were snapped and then blipped back. In Falcon and Winter Soldier, we also see a little bit more of the more global impact of the snap and the blip with all these refugees and this them at the beginning, this idea of the government saying, okay, we got to force these people. We're redrawing borders and we're forcing these people back to where they came from and making them go back to their homes after they've already got used to living somewhere else. They've had lives for the past 5 years. So we've seen a little bit. I don't think we see it so much in Loki, but we definitely see it in like WandaVision, in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think at this point I just can go ahead and call it Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And Spider-Man No Way Home, we kind of see both on a personal level and on a more global level the impact of what the Avengers did. And now we're kind of seeing it on more of a cosmic level, what exactly their actions cause. So every action has like a consequence. So I'm guessing the emergence is the consequence of what the Avengers did. So there have been little consequences, but this is like a big one. And of course the Avengers aren't really a thing right now, so obviously it's up to the Eternals to solve this little itty bitty problem. I don't mean actually it's a big problem. So trying to find it.
We're Eternals.
So here is Sersi talking to Kit.
We came here
Kit's
7,000
character.
years ago to protect humans from the deviants.
I think that's a deviant. It's got to be something. It's big, it's ugly, it's got lots of sharp teeth. I'm pretty sure that's a deviant. So yeah, and then this guy. I didn't mean to. I really didn't towards the end of the trailer when I saw him doing this. I called him Cyclops. Totally, honestly, 100% didn't mean to. But he shoots lasers out of his eyes. I mean, as a kid who grew up watching the X-Men, what is the first thing that's going to fly through my head when I see somebody who can shoot laser beams out of their eyes? It's going to be Cyclops, which FYI, I don't like Cyclops at all, so there is that. Hopefully he's nicer than Cyclops.
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Or any war, or all the other terrible things throughout history?
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
I like that right there. He's questioning, okay, so you guys have been here for over 7,000 years. Why didn't you step in to help the Avengers fight Thanos? Why didn't you step in during all these other catastrophic wars and disasters that had huge impacts on the human race, like World War I, World War II, the tsunami, the earthquake? Why didn't you step in? And Sersi basically says, well, we were told not to step in unless there are deviants involved. I think later on in the trailer we kind of see them questioning that logic. Why can't we step in? Why are we just meant to observe? It doesn't really make a lot of sense, especially when we get later into the trailer. Let me see if I can find that.
We need to find the others.
I haven't seen some of them.
I love it. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
At least we have front row seats.
Never save the planet? Your sarcasm.
I like that. You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm. Yeah, but Obi-Wan Kenobi uses it in Star Wars, and it kind of throws the bad guys off for like a split second, which gives him plenty enough time to cause a gigantic explosion. So it seems to work for him, so maybe here it will save the planet. Okay, I'm trying to find
We have loved these people since the day we arrived.
right here.
We arrived. We have loved these people since the day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
So that's interesting what she says there. Like, we hear Cersei say, we can't intervene unless there are deviants involved. But then you hear Angelina Jolie's character saying, since the day we arrived on this planet, we have loved these people, and since we love them, we're going to want to protect them. So it seems pretty much that these Eternals, they're kind of almost questioning the logic behind their mission, that you told us not to get involved, but you sent us to this place to observe these people, to be among them. What did you expect to happen for us to remain completely emotionally detached from them and not like form some sort of love for them and want to help them? So it definitely seems like for at least Angelina's character and maybe Cersei and a couple of the others, they're starting to question why they can't be involved. I have to say the graphics, everything looks amazing for our Marvel movie as usual. It's gonna be another, like, I think, jaw-dropping movie.
Can't protect. Any of them.
Okay, I think that this guy might be a deviant, and I think if I can find him. Now I lost him. Just my luck, I lost the thing I wanted to show you, but I think that might be a Celestial. I'm not sure. And I think this guy here that has her like wrapped up and bound, I think he might be a deviant, saying you can't protect them. You can't protect all of them. So it actually looks like it's going to be I think it looks amazing. I think it's going to be really good. It definitely looks stunning in terms of the visuals and the sets. I'm still not a big fan on some of the costumes, but there's nothing I can do about that at this point. Like, I couldn't do anything about it anyway. But just like any good Marvel movie, it has the humor.
I bet you've built the perfect safe house. And what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection. IKEA.
That's a good one. It's got the Marvel humor. It's like, I bet this table is made out of vibranium. No, it's actually from IKEA, so not made out of vibranium, which makes sense because apparently when you get stuff from IKEA, there's always like a screw missing or something. So I don't know. I've never gotten anything from IKEA. So that is Marvel Studios Eternals, the final trailer. I think it looks stunning. It looks amazing. I think it's going to be a solid Marvel movie. The only thing I think that can hold it back is probably the fact that it is the Eternals, and I feel like not a lot of people are going to recognize it. It's not going to be that popular. It's also what I'm somewhat worried about with Shang-Chi is that not a lot of people are going to recognize these Marvel properties. And so they might be a little hesitant and stay away from it, which I don't want that to happen. I want these movies to succeed. I want these movies to be hits. So I really hope you guys go out and see both Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings and Eternals. I will hopefully be getting my tickets to go see Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm actually really happy. It comes out Labor Day weekend. Well, around Labor Day, I think. I don't remember because I actually have Labor Day weekend off. So, yay! Yay for me. So, tell me what you guys think of Marvel Studios Eternals, the final trailer, down in the comments below. And let me know what other stuff you'd like to see me cover on my vlog, on my channel. Hopefully this Saturday I will be doing a shopping haul, so if that's not something you guys like, you don't have to watch, but I did get some new stuff from Her Universe, and hopefully I will be getting something from Shop Disney, which I told you guys about in my last life update. It is the 50th anniversary Spirit jersey, and I cannot wait to show it to you guys in person. It looks amazing and gorgeous, and I am super, super, super excited to see it. So, let me know what you guys think about Eternals down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. And if you like the content I post on this channel, make sure you hit subscribe and that notification bell so you can be the first to know when I post something new. As always, I am Caitlin, your favorite machine girl, sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. See you, everybody!